welcome to Presence Practice with Poonam and Parker. And I'm learning the new Royal Wave. So it's a rotating, maybe I don't think I have it right. Someone will show us. So hello, Poonam.
Hello, Parker.
Poonam and I wanted to do a video sharing our gratitude with all of you for being present with us in the world of technology and the internet. It's beautiful to be able to touch and be touched by so many people. So the topic of today's video is Thanks-giving in honor of this week of holidays in the US. So I want to invite all of you from all over the world to look at and see how we can hold this Thursday, this Thanksgiving, up in the light of gratitude as much as possible in your present moments, day to or moment by moment in that day. So we thought we would also chat about what we're grateful for and what's beautiful. This holiday, there's a lot of resistance to this holiday because of the premise of which it was born. We've evolved to a place where we understand that it was a pretty violent situation, but we've also evolved to a place where we understand that there's a place for every single bit of activity and manifestation on the planet has been necessary, and that it could not be otherwise than how it is. So we can take this, look at people have the day off work, sometimes 2 days off work, and they go and see family sometimes that they haven't seen in a long time. There's so much generosity of spirit of inviting friends and remade families of just friends. Ram Dass said, as Eckhart has repeated, that if we think we're so enlightened, go and spend, was it a week? A week with your parents. So I find that there are some tricky things when we're entering into a situation. First, give it no thought until we're moving into the situation, and notice if there's any part of you that starts to act the role of enlightened or trying to rise above it. Let's move into any kind of situation, however, if it's chaotic, if there's anger, if there's frustration or resistance that show up. Our best bet is to go into these situations in a state of deep allowing, not how we need to be, because that we enter into a role, but to sit with and know total acceptance as things are in this moment will make any other situation far more palatable and enjoyable, which I enjoy myself. So maybe a whole day of absolute gratitude. Grateful for not just the joyous things, but grateful for everything, for all challenges, for all beings, for the people that give us mostly joy and the people that mostly challenge us. Be very tender with ourselves if we see a reaction coming up in us. If we witness something or we see something and we're in a state of presence, who knows how we're going to respond? Everything's okay, is what we're saying. And I'm so grateful to be living at a time right now where there's so many other people waking up. There have been dark times in history where there's been very few people that were in that space, and we're not in that space. So I'm deeply grateful for you, Poonam, and for all of us. But in the end, what human isn't waking up? I wasn't showing any visible signs before I started out. It helps if we can recognize how much, if we don't relate to someone's situation, we can relate to suffering itself. And we know how to suffer. Most of us came to this place from suffering. I did. And it's, we can understand how what that clinging and that needing to believe in that suffering or that story feels like, and how defensive we are if anyone takes it back. So what a beautiful thing to just offer nothingness, deep spaciousness. So before I hand this off to Poonam, I want to give a gift to you. If you find yourself far down, your mind is chewed on a situation to a point where it's a belief, and now you're feeling some contraction, more and more contraction in your body, I want to recommend the 1-minute breath, and we will put the instructions for that in the description of this video. Hey Poonam, happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
Happy giving of thanks to you too. I would say the same, that I'm grateful for this opportunity to spend time with you. It always is joyful. It's a joyful experience. Um, Even in, I think it's module 5 of the Conscious Manifestation course. Eckhart talks about, even till today, he looks around his furniture, right? And pays attention to all the things around him. So that's like an appreciation, a gratitude. Or he looks out the window and feels gratitude for the sun. So somebody may say, how can a homeless person feel gratitude, right? What can they feel grateful for? They can feel grateful for their breath. They can feel grateful for the sun coming up. They have another moment to live, right? So even for a person at that level, there's always something around us that we may think as not extraordinary, but that not extraordinary thing, appreciating it is what actually brings that invitation to abundance. Dr. Deepak Chopra used to have this tagline: gratitude is an invitation for unlimited abundance in our life. So all we need to do is appreciate the little things. For me, it is even something as simple as hot water in a clean bathroom. I've lived in a third world country, grew up in a third world country. So my bathroom is like my haven. The fact that when I step into the shower stall, that I actually have a clean shower stall, and I turn on the faucet and there's hot water coming through in this cold weather, right? Today I went out on my patio and I just stood there, even though it's cold. It was 39 degrees, and I put on a jacket and a hoodie, and I was like, I'm just gonna stand there. And there was this moment of boom, like pure joy that there's the sun, the blue, deep blue sky, and there are these plants that are turning brown, red, orange because it's fall, right? So just look at the trees and the leaves and the bright red, brown that they're turning. So there's not very much that is needed to feel gratitude. So I hope everyone takes this opportunity to use Thanksgiving to start this daily gratitude
I
experience of
want
gratitude.
I want to add that we're also grateful for Eckhart Tolle, who I have his picture on a mug here. So much gratitude for Eckhart and those that work with Eckhart to make it possible for us to all know of it. And grateful for this breeze coming through the window right now. And grateful to accept everything exactly as it is, that it's that there's nothing that's out of order, and that we're okay, and that the most important thing that could have happened to us has happened to us. And all of this, anything that's happening through this holiday weekend, is in perfect order, and there is no shoulds for what you should or shouldn't do, but some deep allowing, giving yourself 3 minutes. Let's say you have little children running around and it's one text, next text, someone talking. Maybe every hour, go spend 3 minutes in your sanctuary bathroom.